This week, RedWolf Labs brings you MP5 versus MP5 and G3 SAS versus G3 SAS. Yes, that's right. G3 SAS versus G3 SAS high cycle version.
And MP5 high cycle version.
So what exactly sets apart the high cycle from the normal one? Well, it's not a low rate of fire. Externally, the weapons are identical, with the exception of the stockless G3 SAS, whose high cycle version has a stock of the telescopic variety. The box contents for the MP5s differs slightly. The original coming with a standard Marui low cap stick-type magazine for the MP5, and the newer version coming with a 500 round mechanically winding drum mag. So what exactly is the high cycle series? Well, it features a high-speed gearbox and a high-speed electric motor. This affords it the exact same performance and power, but with a greatly augmented rate of fire. And best of all, these highly tuned weapons are optimized to run on the humble 8.4 volt mini battery. So now we move on to some highly scientific tests.
So it chronos at about 265 FPS, which makes it appropriate for indoor use.
A highly scientific test is really quite simple. We take one standard 50 cap low capacity magazine and attempt to empty the entire clip through the weapon. And then we do it again with the high cycle series to see how the timing compares. For science! This is also for science!
This means the high cycle version can empty the magazine 24.7% faster.
And now we move on to the highly scientific destruction of fruit.
In the main screen we have the high cycle, and in the small screen in the top left we have the standard version. We observe the destruction pattern over time, and we can see how the high cycle version obliterates its target much faster than the standard version.
How very scientific! The next test is the most highly scientific of them all, the smiley face test. We shall perform 2 sets of shoots, each with a different weapon. The attempt is simple. We shall draw a smiley face onto the box. 2 clusters for eyes and a long cluster for the mouth. The first gun to do it wins.
In the top right we have the standard version, and in the main screen we have the high cycle version. The high cycle version finishes a whole 7.7 seconds faster.
In conclusion, RedWolf Labs has deduced that these guns shoot very quickly, and all that on an 8.4 volt mini battery. Once upon a time, the waves were ruled by air tank powered weapons, and then Marui Man brought us the first AEG. Now, many years later, with a sea of Lipo powered weapons, Marui Man has done it again. And in case you were curious, this is what it sounds like on 9.6. And running on a lithium polymer battery, it sounds like this.